What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if you would please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, and hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Realm of Rage TV. This is how we do. Rage and Rebels make some noise. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe, and y'all, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing a tweet from the Ed Boon himself, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat himself, hinting at a possible Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter game. Let's speak on it. Now, the following tweet on your screen reads, remember when Jimmy and Justin suggested we make a Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter? Jimmy and Justin are Jimmy Fallon and Justin Bieber on Jimmy Fallon's late night show. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Super, goes down in comments, I want Scorpion to hold Ken's head up in victory and for Sub to smell Ryu's dirty feet. Nah, don't get me wrong. One of my favorite YouTubers in the world is Super. I think that is his very silly way of trying to sign off on this game if it was to ever come into development, if it was to ever happen. I think that is his very silly way of trying to sign off and say he wants this game to happen. And he would not be the only one. Myself included has always wanted to see this game happen. I just turned 28 years old on the 11th of January, bro. I've literally been playing video games officially for 23 years. I'll touch my very first video game when I was 5 years old. My very first video game I ever touched was Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 3. And growing up playing games like Mortal Kombat, playing games like Street Fighter, bro, I think that Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter would be a dream come true. To be honest with you, it feels like, I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy, but it feels like that game should have already happened, but for some reason it just didn't. And it's for reasons like that, for it not happening, that kind of make me worry that if it is to happen now, that if it were to be in development now, that having a game like that is simply not a good idea at this time. And the reasons for that is, one, like I said before, it felt like it should have already happened. Two, what is the fighting game? What is the play style going to be like? What is the gameplay going to be like? Is it going to fight like MK11? Is it going to fight like Street Fighter? Are there going to be fatalities and brutalities? Are there going to be just special moves? Are they going to Mortal Kombat versus DC the whole thing when it comes to fatalities on certain characters? They just don't show it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of questions going into it. And another question I got, well, more of a statement I really should say is, I don't, bro, y'all, I'm sorry, but I don't trust these gaming companies to come up with a great idea like that and not find some way to screw it up. And what do I mean by that? Is we could very well get that game. I really do hope it does happen, though I really truly believe that it's more of a troll by Ed Boon. But say if it was to happen, let's play devil's advocate and say it was to happen. Say the game is possibly under development right now. With the way MK11 has been received by the fans, and the majority of people that have played it really don't like the game. They really just play it for content or to, because they're in tournaments or whatnot. Do y'all really trust that a studio like NetherRealm Studios or a company like Capcom are going to do right by the fans when it comes to a game like this? Because I highly doubt it. Look at how they did MK11. Locking their hitbox issues. You understand what I'm saying? Ridiculous frame data that doesn't matter. You can't anti-air, you know what I mean? And then you look at what happened with Street Fighter. You look at what happened with Street Fighter 5. Everything locked behind a paywall, much like MK11. All the decent characters that you really would like to play with are all behind a paywall. You understand what I'm saying? It's all flash, no substance. The only thing y'all can really sell me is graphics. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't want that to be the fate of a game that could quite possibly be as big as Street Fighter versus MK. Because like I said, all the OGs of the fighting game community, all the OGs of video games, period, that have played Mortal Kombat, that have played Street Fighter growing up throughout the days, this game, we have been wanting this game for over 2 decades now. For over 2 decades now. And if you're going to do a game like that, it must be done right. And I'm sorry, but me personally, I can't speak for everybody. I'm going to speak just for me. Me personally, I do not trust NRS nor Capcom to do the right thing by that game. I highly doubt that if this game was to be made, that they're gonna make it they're not gonna put everybody that's more than playable behind a paywall. I don't trust any of these companies to give us a story mode if there is gonna be one that makes sense. I don't trust Capcom nor NetherRealm Studios to do this game justice that it should be given, or to do right by us as the paying customer for this game. I hope it happens, but if it does happen, I hope they do it right. But me personally, I don't think that they'll do it right. That's my video for today. Hope y'all enjoyed. My name is Rage King. I'm out. See y'all next time.